It's been 4 wins for them in their last 5 games.
Right now for the Jazz, they've just lacked that one extra piece that could put them over the top this season. They haven't been able to kind of set themselves apart.
You know, you're right. They're not that far from being true contenders, but it doesn't look like this is the season for them to do so.
And the Jazz start out with the ball. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Taking a look at the Jazz. The forwards are Hayward and Favors, and it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Trey Burke. Now here's Teague. After Gordon Hayward's miss, got that bucket in no time at all. For Atlanta, they come in off a loss to Toronto.
And the issues they had defensively, in part, I thought, was a huge factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was a road game for them.
Well, you know, they gave the crowd a bunch to cheer about. And when you do that, you put yourself in a really tough position trying to come away with the road win.
Westfall. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Here's Teague. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. To the paint, there's Freak. And the layup's good off the glass. Freak's got his second basket of the game.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
There's the pick. Hayward kicks to Favors. And here is Burke. He's coming off a 19-point game against Phoenix.
Yeah, but he set up shop at the free throw line. I mean, he just could not be defended out on the floor.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
The kick out to Teague. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I was able to talk with Quinn Snyder for a moment. Team rebounding is something he stressed to his side, and rightfully so when you face a player that gobbles up the glass like Kevin Love. He told me that Love rebounds at an unreal rate, and his side can't take any mental breaks when it comes to boxing out on the defensive end. Love's numbers validate that fear, guys.
Thank you, Doris. And it's sent back by Horford. Freak with it. 35 points for him last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
And boy, did he have it going offensively. He lived at the line during that game as well, and that's where he got a lot of those points.
On its way from Dudley for 2. The wing jumper off target.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
There's Freak. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the strike. And boy, I tell you what, he's really coming to his own this year. I mean, that is an enormous step up from what he shot at the line last season.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here's Westfall, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Now, here's Burke, following the miss by Freak. From the baseline. Burke can't get it to go. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Dudley dishes to Teague. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Utah trailing here. Kicks it to Burke. Now the pass to Gobert. Here's Westfall. He nails it, and we're tied up. Now here's Teague. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Passes it to Freak. Back to Teague. Takes the three. That's in, and he's found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Burke kicks to Favors. He dishes it to Burke. Favors with a screen on Teague. Burke can't get it to go.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Now here's Dudley. 17 points in his last outing. Dishes it to Horford. Teague with a clean look. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. Jazz trail by 5. Burke kicks to Favors. Now the dish to Hayward. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. And let's see now which shooting guards have been on target the most over the last 10 games. Freak, number 1.
His shooting has been off the charts. I mean, especially given that he typically operates away from the basket. Those aren't all layups he's knocking down.
Yeah, and he's got such a nice, soft touch inside or outside, and he has the ability to create high-quality shots for himself. That makes him a tough scoring threat.
Gobert, so he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And he can't hit the second. The Hawks leading by 4. To the left wing. And Dudley kicks to Freak. It's a pick by Love. Freak passes to Love. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And it's Teague. That time on the assist by Freak. 7 points for Teague.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Pass to Freak. Pass to Love. A floater. Rebound, Utah. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
And I don't care how much you grind it out defensively. When you shoot it that poorly, you're going to struggle to win games.
Well, it's not only going to be a struggle, it's going to be virtually impossible if you shoot as poorly as they did.
So a moment now to see the story on Jeff Teague. How's the last month of basketball?
One more time, give it up.
Per game, 7 assists and 2 rebounds. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go. I like what I'm seeing right now.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Hawks. Burks, he's checked in for Utah. Now here's Freak. 6 points for him. Good on the shot. Schroeder's got his first 2 points of the night.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Hawks passing it around. Freak with it. Now defended by Hayward. Now here's Freak. Guarded closely. And that is good.
A quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Burke kicks to Favors. Favors with the screen. Hayward goes in. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Hayward's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Favors brings the double. Here's Love. That one a little long.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Feeds it to Favors. Down low. And stolen by Love. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. Dudley's shot is good.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Now here's Hayward. 17 points for him last game against Phoenix. Here's Favors. Here's Burks. Knocks down the 10-footer.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect.
They set the pick. Her kicks to Freak. Another three for Atlanta.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Favors with the ball. Guarded now by Kevin Love. The shot by Hayward, wide open, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them. Kevin, let's look at where the Hawks stand in the NBA rankings right now. First in scoring, first in assists. They're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses. And I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Andrew Nicholson, he's checked in for Horford. And Mike Scott subbed in for Kevin Love.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
The Hawks leading by 9. Always going up for the alley-oop here. In transition, here come the Jazz. Burks leading the charge. And we've got a chance now to get caught up on how the standings are looking in the West as they make the push through midseason. You look at Golden State, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, Utah just way behind.
And I think for the Jazz, hanging where they are, right in the middle of the standings, will not make things easy for them down the stretch.
Well, it figures to be a hectic finish to the season as they attempt to lock down a postseason berth. They've got very little margin for error the rest of the way.
Here's Nicholson. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Now Burks. He feeds it to Exum. Fires the three. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Now here's Freak. He's got 11. Rear passes to Scott. From the stripe. Rebounded by Exum.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Burks, and that comes off the assist by Exum. Now just a 2-point Atlanta lead.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Freak kicks to Nicholson. Now here's Freak. Burks covering. 5 on the clock. Outside, Scott takes a three. Utah with the rebound. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
An East-West showdown. Only one of 2 games between these squads.
And because of that, the time is now to seize control of the matchup. We'll see who strikes first.
Burks with the steal. Exum dishes to Withers. He kicks it to Hood. Drains it from beyond the arc. Hood's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Utah.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
And the defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Here's Dellavedova. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Shot clock at 6. There's Freak. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Hawks lead by 2. Here's Exum, and that's not going to go. And Derek Favors, known for his work ethic, and he talked about his... Well, the desire is there, and sounds like the commitment that he's showing is to how far, Greg, you think he can go?
Well, you talk about desire and commitment, and then you throw in the fact that he has the talent that can be built upon and improved. One big factor will be injury. That's the big X factor that determines so many more careers than desire. Talent and commitment. You need to stay on the court.
And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive?
And, guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Raptors got the job done. He ended up with 35 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
The Jazz shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he can't get the first one. Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. The Hawks trailing. The feed to Freak. Kicks to Scott. Now the pass to Nicholson. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. That ties the game. Horford's got his first points of the game.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on the fast break this season. In the 3rd spot, the Hawks.
I think that's what really distinguishes them offensively. They really like to get out in transition.
And Favors kicks to Burks. Favors with the screen. Gobert the pass to Burks. Hits the three-point bomb. Burks has got 7.
They've been outstanding from three-point range in this quarter.
Here's Freak. He's got 14. To the inside. And with that, the Jazz lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Scott.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
They set the pick. Gobert the screen. Here's Hood. He's guarded by Schroeder. Hood can't get it to go. Atlanta's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. And here's Freak. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Horford dishes to Schroeder. Passes to Freak. The kick out to Scott. Schroeder passes to Freak. He dishes it to Schroeder. Here's Nicholson. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Jazz have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. And that one's good by Henderson.
That's a precision shot. You've got to be precise. No room for error on the floater.
The Hawks trail by 3. Freak with it. He's got 14. Uncovered. Nicholson with the bucket. Nicholson's got his second bucket of the night. Utah has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Burks kicks to Favors.
That's a wall.
Goes right through for bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. Puts it up from 12, and that one hits back iron.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Gobert brings the double team. Horford. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris.
Not the guy you want to send to the line, Kevin.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, they've come out of that locker room with the hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
And keep an eye on the three-point shooting because that has been a factor as well. If they can maintain that current form, they can be successful.
Utah leading. 1:05 left to play here in the half. Favors with the screen. Exum dishes to Favors.
What are you doing?
For Utah, they have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact. And that one falls for Favors. He's perfect from the line this time.
Derek Favors has been all sorts of trouble for him. He's got 8 points and the 1 steal.
And a wide open look for Freak.